you, Miss Cooper? How's your day going? Do you believe in afterlife? Are you a good boy? Are you a...
Have you ever found God in anyone?
Have I ever found God in anyone? No, I don't think God necessarily exists in anyone.
Have you ever had a moment in life where you felt the most alive?
Where I felt the most alive. Can we come back to that question?
Do you have any phobias?
Phobias, grocery stores.
Why is that?
Gyms. Just the sterile nature of the environment. Just the massing of people and the magazines. I kind of like to read the magazines, the ones about like the celebrities and stuff. So sometimes like when I'm waiting in line, I'll read them, and that'll kind of like comfort me as I'm like anxiously waiting in line to like buy some beer or something. So yeah, that's kind of a phobia. Another phobia is dying on the freeway. I would not like to die on a freeway.
Right.
Much rather bleed out on like a dirt road than bleed out on a freeway.
With the people in the grocery store, is it like a fear of judgment? Do you just not like the environment? What about the grocery store makes you feel uncomfortable?
I think like really it's a not only like it's just more of a sensory experience of like very bright lights, and it's that sort of lighting that kind of just like feels very intrusive, and then like it also reflects off the floor. And then there's like the temperature fluctuations that happen that are kind of like disorienting. You like walk to like the frozen section, and it's like colder, and then you're like get blasted by the fan when you walk in, so it just feels like a very synthetic environment.
So would you consider yourself to be emotional?
Emotional? I think we're all emotional.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I guess so. I would say I'm emotional, but that doesn't mean like you're saying emotional or is different than like expressing emotion. What are you asking?
No context.
Okay. I'd say I'm emotional, but probably don't express it as much.
What was your first impression of myself?
My first impression on you, well, that was at Country Fair, the Oregon Country Fair, 2018. You had your eyes were very large, just like not physically, but more figuratively speaking.
Mm-hmm.
I could tell you were very stimulated. You looked very stimulated, and I was like, wow, this girl is very stimulated.
Do you have a favorite memory of you and I?
Yes, probably. Yeah, I would say so. When we were, running amok at the Darlings campground in the Oregon Country Fair, and then you asked me to assist you to the restroom, and I assisted you to the restroom.
So, what do you think happens after death?
I don't. What do you mean after death?
When you die, where do you think we go?
I don't think we don't have to go anywhere.
So do you think it's, like, very blank, or are you, like, do you have a more scientific atheist point of view? Maybe, like, a lightly spiritual view as to what happens after we die?
I think we just kind of return to where we came from. But it's kind of like, I don't really know the origins of birth, so it's kind of hard to state the origins of death, too.
Would you rather be blind or deaf?
I ask myself that a lot. I wonder that a lot. I think I'd have to say I'd rather be deaf. Yes, I'd rather be deaf.
When was the last time you went to the doctor?
Probably in 2016. I got a physical.
How'd that go?
It went good. Yeah, it went good. I got tested for everything. I was in the clear. That was quite a relief. I was touched, by a really nice older lady. She was very kind, and she didn't make me feel very uncomfortable. Yeah, she was really sweet. So it was for school.
Cool. Do you have a favorite song or a favorite band at the moment?
Lately, I've been listening to a lot of Tupac, and then there's this like weird trap artist girl, and I don't even know her name, but I like her. She's got a song called Blunt Girl. Maybe if you want to listen to it sometime.
Sure.
It's pretty good.
This shit is a girl blunt. I only smoke girl blunts. This shit is a girl.
So how old is too old?
How old is too old?
Yeah.
Probably like
43.
probably too old. Like 43 being okay, maybe 44 being like that's a little too old.
What is a constant headache in your life at this point?
Traffic lights, asphalt. Let's see. Oh, and also synthetic fragrances. I smell them a lot around here. Like I was at a stoplight the other day, which is, like I said, that's one of them. I could smell this woman's perfume, like sitting next to, like, in the car over, and I'm pretty sure her windows were rolled up, and she was smoking a cigarette with the windows rolled up, and even despite the cigarettes, I could still smell her perfume coming out of her like 2006 Cadillac, 4-door Cadillac. That was really, really disturbing.
Any thoughts on modern day feminism?
I think it's something that should it always needs everything needs revision. I think it has an interesting place in popular culture.
Could not agree with you more. That was very nicely worded. What are your thoughts on the soul?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know if it exists. I don't think it exists.
You don't think you have one?
I don't think it exists. No, I don't think it exists.
You genuinely do not believe?
If it's something like that we think of a soul, it's just a little bit beyond our comprehension of what it actually is, if there is a soul. But I don't think, I think we're kind of bigger of a larger collective thing. I think the soul is just too limited to an individual.
Would you rather wear your favorite outfit or be naked?
It depends on the temperature. Give me a temperature. Is it like comfortable to be naked?
75.
75. 75 is like, I would be chill in like just shorts. If it was like 80 degrees, I'd rather be naked than my favorite outfit, yes.
Do you want to tell me a secret?
Secret?
Secret.
See, I don't think it's like a good secret, you know what I mean? Maybe if you asked me like a more personal question, maybe that could like evolve into like me revealing you a secret. Or maybe if you tell me a secret, maybe that'll inspire me to like dig deeper into myself and find a secret to share.
Everyone likes their own brand.